everyone. I'm grateful to see all of you here tonight. I'm grateful to see all of you here together and for the support of our Councilor Kshama Sawant and for the unions, for all of my co-workers who are here, family and friends. Thank you. Because we're all in this together. Regardless of our point of view, we are all in this together, right? Aren't we in here together? Yes. Because what happens here may well help workers, not just here in Seattle, but all across the nation. My name is William Bass, and I've worked at the Seattle REI store for over 5.5 years. I've been a member for over 2 decades before that. I joined when I still lived back east in Virginia. I'm also a member of Socialist Alternative. I am proud to work at REI. I love working at that store. I appreciate the sense of community there. I love meeting and serving people from all across Earth. Every day, I get multiple people from so many different countries. It's an honor to work there. My hearing impairment makes working there in the store really challenging sometimes for me. Yet, I do it anyway. I do it anyway. And while I struggle with my income, I am praised for my work. My customers often express gratitude for what I do. I show up for them. Many tell me they come back to REI to purchase products they could have easily bought cheaper elsewhere because they so deeply appreciate our level of service to them and our commitment to them. We educate, we guide, and we inspire, and they buy. And we, the workers of REI, generate the profits this co-op then invests. Yet I see REI doesn't seem to value its employees all that much. I've seen hours so reduced many feel compelled to leave. REI keeps reducing our hours and then hires a whole new wave of staff. Great people all, but many of us feel that we're just disposable low-wage workers being churned through the grinder. How many of you ever try to work 2 or 3 part-time jobs at the same time and try to juggle all those schedules and raise children and go shopping for groceries and try to go to school? I mean, it's ridiculous. I lost almost everything in the Great Recession. And for most of us, the recession never ended, still goes on. I am half a paycheck away from being homeless right now. I live in a shared house, and I share responsibilities for my daughters. And I plan to move out of my room I share in this house, down into the basement, make a nest in the basement, no privacy, so I can sublease out my room to help all the housemates pay rent. I used to be debt-free once upon a time. Now I buy groceries with credit cards. I'm unable to help my oldest daughter. She staggers under the weight of her student loans. I was homeless and semi-homeless off and on for almost 2 years. I never, ever want to repeat that experience. I can't stand it when I see my coworkers at the Seattle REI store struggling to make ends meet. Every time I drive to work, I see all those tents underneath the freeway. I cringe. I could be there, and I don't want to go there. Many are one paycheck away from homelessness and unable to save. A few already are. And most of my coworkers and I pride ourselves on having a certain toughness. After all, we are outdoor adventurers. We engage in difficult and dangerous pursuits in the great outdoors, often in harsh conditions. We don't need much to live on. We really don't. Yet at the same time, we do need to live in the 21st century America. Our contributions aren't recognized in the wages we're paid and in our unstable scheduling. REI keeps on building new stores. REI is embarking upon a new multi-million-dollar development in Bellevue. All that's great, but those actions are done without any conversation of the pros and cons with those workers who produce the wealth. I found out about the big Bellevue development reading the Puget Sound Business Journal. Yes, all of that's great, except those expansions are made upon our backs and at our expense. We're inspired by the success of the Fight for 15 here in Seattle and SeaTac, and it isn't enough. I propose REI management issues a moratorium on all further developments until REI meets our demands as a professional workforce. These demands include letting us Thank you, because we are a professional workforce. And these demands including letting us unionize without retaliation. And that includes I don't want to go to work and find out I've been cut way down to 1 or 2 shifts a week or less. No more at will hiring and firing. Meanwhile, REI should not be able to fire us without a clear reason or without due process. Pay us a living wage. Yes, pay us a living wage. Recognize us as outdoor adventure travel professionals who bring our expertise and our human touch to customers, to our members. A business unwilling to pay its employees a living wage has no business being in business, period. REI's founder started the company at the end of the Great Depression as a true co-op when capitalism failed humanity. Now us workers must pay the consequences as REI's management pursues a profit-driven business model. The great irony at REI is being a successful co-op and being a successful business are not mutually exclusive. In fact, they are highly compatible. We call upon our members to recognize the co-op is our REI too. By signing our demand letter here, you can say this is our REI too. It's yours, it's us, it's ours. We're in it together. Thank you.